G'day, Josh here, and it is time for another real life pack and play. So first things first, let's enable big head mode. And before I actually get to the pack opening, I am going to create a new lineup just for the pack and plays. So we will call it pack and play. Hit create. And that way we'll have a dedicated lineup for our pack and plays. From memory, let's put some of the players that we have been using on the bench to kick things off. So I know that one of our centers has been Jakob Poeltl. We've used Jakob Poeltl a couple of times. Then we will also chuck in Karl Malone on our bench for our power forward position. Now I'm going to have to really test the memory out who has been some of the small forwards that we've been using. Oh, Lance Stephenson. We did use Lance Stephenson at some stage, so we'll chuck him on the bench as well. Shooting guard. We're just trying to use all goals at this stage. Who has been one of the... I think we've definitely pulled KCP. I think that might have been the first pack opening. I don't think we actually used him. I think most of the time we've actually had an elite shooting guard in most of our real life pack and plays, but we will definitely chuck KCP. I know that I pulled KCP. So we'll chuck him on the bench, and then finally, as our starting point guard, I'm going to go Ish Smith. He did quite well for us. I've got him somewhere, just got to find him. I cannot remember what overall he is. There he is, 71 overall, Ish Smith. So there is our bench based on some of the cards that we have previously pulled. Now, I will fix up the zoom real quick so that the cards that I pull are in focus. So just give me a second. All right, there we go. So my face is now out of focus. My nose is itchy as per usual, and I'll be quiet for a second and open this right near the mic for those of you that enjoy that. That was a pack that did not want to open. All right, I can already see the back card, and the back card, if I bring this in just right, just real quick, you can see it's a magic icon, so I'm already excited about the very last card that we're going to be revealing. But what about this first card? We're starting off upside down. We're starting off with a Mario Hezonja, who was actually a Magic player for a while as well, but is now currently playing for the New York Knicks. So we have ourselves, I believe he's a small forward traditionally. So we've at least got a small forward now. We start off with Mario Hezonja. Our next player is Troy Brown Jr. I have no idea who that is. It's obviously a rookie. No idea who that is, though, or what position he plays. He kind of looks like a guard, maybe a small forward. All right, so we'll leave him to the side. Our next player, we have Jaren Jackson Jr. He's actually playing quite well for the Memphis Grizzlies. I believe he's a small forward. We're not 100% sure on that. We'll leave that there too. Next up, we have Jeremy Grant, power forward for the OKC, or the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's a pretty nice photo. I like that one. So there's our power forward sorted. Next up, we have... Oh, what is this card? This is a Faces of the Future... Jeremy Robinson. Is that Jerome or Jeremy? I have no idea. It's another player that I'm not that really familiar of. Another rookie, I assume. Not one that I'm aware with. It's an interesting looking card, I guess. Then we have, Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield is actually a player on my fantasy team. So there is our shooting guard sorted. So we'll definitely use Buddy as our shooting guard. Next up, we have Alfred Payton, point guard for the Pelicans. Another former Magic player. This has been a Magic pack, so luckily we've pulled a point guard, and then we're down to our final player. This is a Magic player, as we determined early, and he is a center. is playing out of his mind this year, Nikola Vucevic. So we're going to be starting him as our center as well. It's a bit of a weird photo. Dirk sort of waving hello at him behind the scenes. Not too many fans in the crowd either. Bit of a strange photo, but I will definitely take Nikola Vucevic as our starting center. So let me now fix the focus again, so my face is back in focus. Disable big head mode. I have remembered this time. Usually I forget. And let's go and jump into the auction house and have a look for some of these cards. So we'll start off with the point guard position. This Elfrid Payton card. Let's see if we can find him on the auction. Actually, you know what? I've jumped the gun a little bit. I need to see if I've got these cards already, because I've done this in the past and I buy cards that I already have. So let's see if I've already got an Elfrid Payton. I have no idea what overall a gold Elfrid Payton might be, but I will look for one. There we go. Pretty good chance that I already have them. So we've got Elfrid Payton sorted. All right, next up we're looking for Buddy Hield as our shooting guard. Let's see if I have a Buddy Hield card already. Once again, no idea what the overall might be. There we go, 74 overall. Buddy is sorted. Now, I'm going to try Jaren Jackson Jr. So I just want to check that he is actually a small forward. Make sure that I'm remembering that correctly. So let's just do an auction house search for Jaren. He's a power forward. Okay, so we're going to have to go with Hezonja then as our starting small forward. I can just jump to it here. So let's see if we've got a Mario Hezonja card already. Not looking like we do. None. Oh, no, we do actually. Right down the other end, we've got Mario Hezonja. That's another one in his Orlando uniform, but with the Knicks logo. So then we're looking for, as our power forward, either Jaren Jackson Jr. or Jeremy Grant. We will see whether we've got either of those two already. There's Jeremy Grant. I will just check if I've got a Jaren Jackson card, I will use him. If not, we'll just use I do have him actually. So let's chuck Jaren Jackson Jr. in there, Triple J. So we've got our power forwards sorted, and finally we need, whoops, where are we? We need a center. Now that center is going to be Vucevic. I just want to see, we're kind of close, I think, to completing the impact of Vucevic. Not quite. I'm a couple of those elite trophy tokens away. So unfortunately, I can't use that Vucevic. Are there any other elite Vucevic's on the auction house? Let's have a quick look. Hope I've spelt that right. I think I have spelt it right, and there aren't any. So I'm assuming there's only gold Vucevic. Ooh, maybe I haven't spelt it right because none are showing up. How about if I put in Nikola? Get a lot of Jokic's. Get some Mirotic's, but not some Vucevic's. Tell you what. Oh, there's a Nikola Vucevic, so I must have spelt it wrong. So let's limit the team to Orlando. Basically, everyone in the NBA with the first name Nikola this year has been absolutely balling, without a doubt. So, what are we looking at? The cheapest one up is 181k. Do I have one already? I don't think I've got one already, and that's not the lineup I want to be changing it out into. But I'll just double check that I don't already have an elite Nikola Vucevic. I do not. And I don't believe that there's any gold ones. So let's jump back into the auction house. Let's pick up that elite Nikola Vucevic. We always try and have one elite if we can for the Orlando Magic and Nikola. All right. 181. Buy now. Let's do that. So let's go back to my team. Let's chuck him into my pack and play lineup, and we'll also check out his stats as he's our best player in a starting five. There's a look at his primary stats. So what's his strengths here? Mid-range shot, quite good at 83. Pretty good agility. Inside paint shot is 86. Dunking is 81. And his defensive rebounding is 84. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. So, we need to jump into a showdown quarter. If you've seen these videos before, you know the drill. I don't have to win the showdown match. I just have to win the quarter that I play. We need to cancel that search real quick, because I've actually just searched for that with the wrong lineup. So we'll come back. I'll come back to that later. So let's find the correct lineup, the pack and play lineup. There it is. Find opponent. I'm a 74 overall. My opponent is almost certainly going to be higher than that. So it's going to be a tough matchup. I don't have to win the match. I just have to win the quarter that I am playing. If I win that quarter, we're up against an 86 overall. If I win the quarter, this is a massive difference. Then this Nikola Vucevic card is saved. If I lose the quarter, or if I draw the quarter, this card is going to get ripped up. I haven't ripped up any yet. We've had a couple of close calls, but so far I've been able to clutch out the win. This is going to be my biggest challenge to date. And we are up against another Nikola Jokic, and another Magic player in Aaron Gordon. So this is going to be fun. Let's see if we can get this done. We will not be starting with possession. This is going to be a challenge for sure. Defense is going to be very tricky against such a high... Oh no, we're already giving up an open shot. Okay. Let's find the Vooch. There he is down. Oh, that's not... Get it to Vooch. Okay, let's... You know what? There he is. There's Vooch. And he gets blocked. We get it back, and we get the dunk with Mario Hezonja. All right. Rough start there, but the score is tied up. But a tied score is not enough. Okay, stay in front of Curry. Stay in front of whoever's got the ball. Do not give them open shots. Yeah, so we back off for just a split second, and it's all over. I might need Buddy Hield to splash some threes for us. So, Buddy, work your way around here, please. Can you hit this three? 20%. Oh, we get the board. Mario Hezonja is putting in work. This 70 overall gold card is keeping us in this game right now. We get a steal too. Buddy Hield with a steal. Can he hit this three? I need a three from him. There's one. He's got a 74 three-point rating, so we've actually got a lead now. Can we hang on to it? There's another steal with Alfred Payton. All right, we need to look for Vooch. Can we score with the big fella? Power move? Power move? Nope, let's fade it away. Rims out, and we missed the rebound, unfortunately. Still a three-point margin. Oh, that was some horrible defense. Who have we got? No, that wasn't open. I almost took it. Can we splash another three right in the defender's face? Oh, it was halfway down and it rimmed out. Now is where it gets interesting, because it's a one-point game and we're on the seesaw. We've lost the lead. We are on the seesaw. Can we get the lead back? Come on, Vooch. The pump fake. Can we get the contested layup to drop? No, but he gets his own board and gets it blocked, and it's out of bounds off us. Oh, that was tough. And that's what happens playing a much higher overall opponent. It is very hard to have your way. Things just don't go to plan. Can we get another steal? Or a block? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, buddy. We need you to go 50% from deep to keep us in this. All right. We have... what? Why are we a point down? I've miscalculated something. We're actually a point down. No, and there is now guaranteed no way to win. Wow. Right on the siren. This is just to tie it up, but no matter what happens, that Vucevic cut... Ooh, Buddy Hield hit it too. So we actually tie up the quarter, but unfortunately that is not enough to save Vooch. He gets the rip. So we've now, unfortunately, lost our first real-life pack-and-play challenge. Vooch, he's gone. That's what happens when you don't win the challenges. There's got to be a consequence, and unfortunately, Nikola Vucevic is that consequence. We get smashed in the quarter, which is not surprised. Not surprising in the least, I should say, given the overall differential. And that is it. That is our first loss in these real life pack and play challenges. And technically it wasn't even a loss. It's just that we didn't win our quarter, which is the requirement. So that is it. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of a disappointing way to wrap up the video, although I'm sure some of you enjoyed seeing that card get ripped up anyway. Of course, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of my future content.